I'm supposed to be on vacation. Why I can't relax, y'all? Why can't I take the day off? I'm supposed to be taking a week off, and I was laying in bed, and I was just like, Roxanne, now you know it ain't gonna hurt you to just get out there and do a video real quick. It's cold as shit, though. Y'all see? Y'all see that? It's winter time in Georgia. Fuck, I need to warm up. It's cold. I'm in the old studio. My car's in the garage and I got to move these cars. I'm trying to get to my cars. I was just like, forget it, child. We gonna do it this way, y'all. Look at the old studio, though. She's still kicking, y'all. Anyway. Why are we here? First, let me say I hope you guys all had a wonderful Christmas day. Christmas was great in my home, and we had a good time. Now we are on to the new year. What are you guys doing for the new year? Damn, it's cold. Y'all see that? Nigga, that's dedication for that ass, right? Anyway, yeah, I was watching TV last night and I just happened to turn to VH1 and Child Loving Hip Hop New York was on, and I was like, that goddamn Mona, I'm gonna kick that bitch ass for making me watch this bullshit on Christmas Day of all days. Why am I watching Loving Hip Hop New York, which was always some full of fucking niggatry? Almost wasn't even worth putting on, but y'all know since it was already up, the Capricorn in me was like, Roxanne, go on and get this work. So that's what we gonna do, rock stars. It's Rox coming to you today with the review for Loving Hip Hop New York, Season 8, Episode 9? Almost done, you guys. Let's get to it, shall we? Alright, you guys, so first up, Yandy is donating support to the hurricane relief efforts. She and Remy actually are going to help Fat Joe load up a airplane and fly over to Puerto Rico and help them. I understand Puerto Rico still does not have electricity. That is a thought that just boggles my brain. I don't understand. Is this something that the government can or cannot do? Like, what is the problem exactly? It's just terrible that the government has not done anything to help these people. And you don't even hear anything about it. It is just a travesty. Anyway, Remy says, where's Juju? And Yandy says, you know what? I don't know. She hasn't been returning my calls. So the only thing that I can figure is that she's pregnant. I was like, all of the reasons that somebody could not be calling you and you come up with pregnant Yandy, maybe she just don't fuck with you no more. When we see Juju, she says that she hasn't been focusing on anything other than herself and her play. Okay, figures that she has to make herself happy before she can make anybody else happy. So she's at home, she's lighting up candles, looks like she's about to have some me time, and then the door rings and it is Remy and Yandy. They say they're there to check on their girl, and she says that she's just been busy with the play, but they can tell something else is wrong. And she says, well, really, me and Cam, we broke up. They're like, really? And she was like, yeah, it's probably been about 6 months now. We just it wasn't working out. Remember, Cam said it wasn't fun anymore. After they broke up, she said she just shut down. Okay, she was very hurt. She was very upset about it. And she just had to go through some things before she could start reaching out and telling people, because, they were all like, Juju, like, why wouldn't you say anything? Well, sometimes people got to deal with shit on their own. But she said she's going to be fine. Yandy was just like, I know how you feel, because sometimes I'm watching Netflix, I'm chilling, but then I realize I'm all by myself. Mendices isn't there. And Juju was like, well, at least you was able to have a baby by him. Okay. I was like, well, thank God for small favors, right? The nigga in jail. Well, at least he can have a baby child. 2 of them, really. Juju didn't even get to luck up and get pregnant by Cam. Something tells me that hindsight is going to be 20/20 on this one. Now, Rich meets with Navarro and Anais and Ashley. This was about pretty much the most stupid scene because, first of all, why is Rich so concerned about what's going on with Ashley and Navarro and Anais? Like, what exactly is he for Anais? Is he managing her? It's Navarro, right? And supposedly Ashley. So what is... Nigga, you just be the side dick and quit playing. Navarro said he gonna stay out of old man Richie's affairs with Anais. Okay, he's just there on a business relationship only. Ashley shows up and Ashley is salty. She got an attitude. Not quite sure exactly why. Well, she'll tell you why, Richie Dollars. Nigga, you up here fucking around with this woman knowing that she's a married woman. Like, you over here trying to tell me something about me and you over there fucking around your damn self. And you know, Richie Dollars has the nerve to get offended. And tells her that she's disrespectable. And I was just like, what the hell does he expect? I mean, don't everybody just sit around and watch two people openly having a fucking affair. Okay, can you sneak like everybody else? So you know how Richie Dollars is. You know, he gets in his feelings and he gets up and he leaves. Fine, nigga, go on somewhere. So Ashley was like, Navarro, don't be sitting up here trying to tell me shit about nothing. Okay, you fooling around. And Navarro was just like, what are you talking about? Where is this coming from? Ashley is still fussing at him. And of course, she has to stand up and walk away and, you know, throw a little douse of water on him for good measure. Anaisa's there watching, and of course, you know, Anaisa was like, wait a minute, chill out, just chill out. We gonna figure this whole thing out. Okay, but Navarro is pissed. He said he can't be with somebody who's gonna be, you know, throwing shit on him and just being disrespectful like that. No, disre-fucking-spectable, like Richie Dollars said. Now, Ashley takes it on home and she says that she knows that she can't be doing shit like this. Okay, she's got to get better control of herself. She just needs some time to think. Okay, get her mind right, the space. She needs it. But Navarro comes home and he wants to talk to her about it. You know, again, she's telling him that she knows that he's cheating. And he was like, why? What makes you think that? And she was like, because I went through your phone and I saw that you've been talking to some girl. Okay. And he says, what? Wait a minute. And she says, yeah, you've been talking to some girl and you've been giving her all my time and I haven't been talking to you and you haven't been around. So then he was just like, well, if you just let me talk. I was talking to her because I was trying to do something special for you. I was trying to have her set up a spa day. I don't understand how this was all too. How did we miss that in when you was going through the damn phone? You didn't see the conversation. You just saw some bitch's name and you just automatically assumed that they was messing around. Or was Navarro really fooling around? Okay, that whole scene was so stupid. I was just like, girl. Now what you not gonna do, Mona, is sit up here and make us think that we gonna believe this foolishness. Then she goes and tells him the reason that she's been the way that she is because she's pregnant. And he was like, what? I mean, you just gonna spring this on me? You telling me that I'm cheating and then you also tell me that you pregnant? I said, Mona, bitch. You're really trying it this time, girl. You telling me that this girl is pregnant all out the blue? And is that the reason why she... Cut it out. Other foolishness of the evening, Jonathan and Trent. They meet up and Jonathan says that he has ammunition this time. So he sits down with him and he's like, why have you been avoiding me? And Trent, you know, it's the same talk. I've been busy. I'm working. I'm grinding. I'm hustling. I'm out there in the trenches. Jonathan says, yeah, well, you all over the damn internet too. You on Grindr. You have an addiction to sex. You know, Jonathan did his research, okay? And he was able to find that out. And Trent was like, how dare he? I mean, I did used to be addicted to sex, but I'm not no more. So he can't be calling me anything like that. And so Trent was just like, oh, so you did your due diligence, huh? And Jonathan was like, I sure did. You know, he's all irate and getting crazy. And I was just like, Jonathan, honey, you really did put your acting chops in on this, huh? He be getting all belligerent and his eyes be big and he be you know, all this bulging. I said, boy, if you don't calm the fuck down. So then Trent was like, okay, well, I got something for that ass. And he pulls out some paperwork and he was just like, what is that? Okay, Jonathan, all big and bad. What is that? And Trent said, it's your marriage license. He was like, where did you get that? Give me that. And he starts trying to, you know, hit on Trent and security comes in and he's trying to get in. Trent was like, you up here married to somebody out in Los Angeles and you asked me to marry you. And Jonathan was like, it's complicated. I said, Mona, boy, you just gonna keep on with this shit at the end of the year, huh? You gonna go out with a boom, huh? Okay. So then Jonathan explains to us how he married this guy and how it didn't work out. And so he separated from the guy. He's still in Los Angeles. Jonathan moved back to New York to get on the damn show. But he's so mad at Trent, you know, that he said he gonna fuck him up. I said, boy, if you don't sit your ass down some goddamn where. Now, later on, I guess Trent has some time to think to himself, and he feeling pretty bad about what went down. So, you know, in Waiting to Excel style with, you know, Mackay, what's his name? It's not Mackay. Was it Mikhail somebody and Leela Rashawn? He go and throw a rock and Jonathan comes out, sees him off of his balcony. What do you want, Trent? Trent want to talk to him. Trent's a different Trent this time, all soft voiced. Jonathan was like, I'll be right down. Okay, Jonathan don't know what we could be talking about still. Okay, already thought we had decided that this shit was over. But Jonathan comes out and Trent has got a rose for him. Here, this is for you. Jonathan seems to be touched, but he got to stay Horde. He is Horde. Jonathan says he's not great since all this has gone down, and you can't blame this on me, okay? Jonathan really wanted a relationship with Trent, and now Trent is realizing it. That's all he wanted. He wanted somebody that could be faithful to him, loyal to him. Trent can't do that right now. So he tells Jonathan, cue the violins. If you can't accept me for who I am, then you can't fuck with me at all. And, Jonathan says, for the sake of his heart, the sake of his heart, y'all, he is not going to do anything with Trent any longer, okay? He can't take it. So they decide to break up, okay? I was just like, oh, you so sad for your baby. And then lastly, you guys, LaL Lame James's listening party. Actually, the show started with his listening party. All right. And of course, Jacquay and remember Snoop, they already threw her out. And DJ Excited Self, they were all there. And remember, they had the big blowout. Jacquay was acting like he wanted to fight LaL Lame James and vice versa. Excited Self was just like, you know what? I can't be like the bitches out there, just being petty. Okay. We got to get to this butt. Let me stop all this foolishness. Maybe we can sit down and talk to LaL Lame James. Okay, so that's what they do. They all sit around a table. LaL Lame James realizes that he got better shit to do. This is his damn listening party. He's supposed to be having a good time, not sitting up here fighting with these niggas. So he meets them halfway. They had a little discussion about Sophia body, and Jacquay says, you know what? You helped me out. You took her off my ashy ass hands. I ain't got to worry about it no more. I said, nigga, a lie. I don't care who tell it. They say that Jacquay is dating that girl that was in the scene with Bianca and what's her name last week. Anyway, so I guess they are now okay. They halfway cool with each other. They done settled they Sophia beef. While LaL Lame James is talking to them, though, in walks Mariah Lynn. And y'all, Mariah Lynn is fully feeling herself as if these fake titties has elevated her to like Marilyn Monroe status or something. She come in, she throw her hair back so he could see her titties, and LaL Lame James, he licking his lips and doing his hands. Like I said, I can't stand when a nigga leer at me. I told you guys that before. I cannot stand it. It is not sexy at all. But whatever. Mariah seems to be feeling it. So Sophia body is not there, huh? And he was like, no, she not there. And then she was just like, oh, so you think you just gonna slide back in my good graces? But bitch, you at his listening party. So why are you there trying to tell him that he trying to get back with you? This nigga ain't trying to do nothing with you. She walking out. And LaL Lame James has a ice sculpture at the door. I couldn't tell what it said, but I assumed that it said his name on it. And she tries to fool with it a little bit, and then she knocks it over and it crashes on the ground, and he's just like, oh. And she says, since I'm a cold bitch, I'ma leave you frozen. I said, who the fuck is writing Mariah Lynn's lines this season? Y'all intent on making this girl look corny. Stop it! I said, oh God, it was cringeworthy at best. Now, later on, because, Excited Self, he's got to put on his, his Creep Squad hat. He gonna call to order an old Creep Squad meeting. And you guys, we got a blast from the past this time. Okay, that's right. The DVD is there. The director of Baby Daddies. We got the ho-ho, the head of ho operations. We got the chief executive fuck nigga, the CEFN. And, yes, call to order. Why are we here? Okay, well, just so happens that Section 15 of Article 9 says that when you can't get your hoes to act right, you got to sit with the brothers at the table so that you guys can come to some sort of fix for this. And the hoes in particular this time is Dream Doll and Mariah Lynn. He wants them both on the Gwennon team. However, Mariah Lynn is giving them a little bit more problems. Well, the ho-ho and the DVD ask him, well, who do you think would be winning the title right now if you had to sit down and make a decision? Okay, if you had to do it right now, split second decision. And the CEFN was just like, well, it would definitely be Dream Doll. She's bringing it right now. But I don't think Mariah Lynn is going to feel, getting sidestepped and pushed to the side. She's supposed to be the princess of the Gwennon team. All of a sudden, Dream Doll coming in and taking her spot. And the DVD was like, well, maybe you just need to sit down and talk to her because, you know, as far as Peter Guns is concerned, that's how he keep his hoes in check. And, you know, the ho-ho was like, no, take it from me. I know Mariah Lynn. She is not going to sit there and let you tell her to let Dream Doll take the spot. Okay, you gonna have some problems on your hands, bruh. It's cold as shit out here, y'all niggas freezing. Damn feet is cold. Let me hurry the fuck up. Jumping back over to LaL Lame James, you know, he say he ain't feeling too right about none of this, okay? He got to sit down and talk to Sophia Body about the reason that she didn't come to his listening party. All right, so they meet up in the park, and he was just like, look, I told you to bring your ass down there, okay? Now, you supposed to be the leading lady, and you supposed to be my main. I said, your main what, nigga? I guess he got a pecking order, okay? You know, you was supposed to be the main chick on his arm, and she was just like, yeah, I couldn't be there with you because, you know, Jacques was gonna be there, and that's the man that I used to be in love with, and I couldn't be up there with you and standing in front of him. And I was just like, oh, Sophia Body, girl, you was reading them lines for real tonight, but okay. Supposedly she still has feelings for Jacques. And he is just like, oh, really? Well, the man that you have feelings for thanked me for taking you off of his hands. He said that you was a pain in the ass and that I helped him out. Okay, so that's the man that you all fighting up here for and can't show up to the listening party to be my main. And Sophia Body was offended. You mean to tell me you was sitting up there laughing and kikiing with him and you didn't protect me? What did you say to help me out when he told you that I was such a pain in the ass? Okay, and LaL Lame James was just like, hey, you know, she was just like, you know what, I see how you are. So she gets up and she's leaving. Okay, throw a little bit of water for good measure too. So then we see DJ Excited Self, you know, he's operating on the advice of the Creep Squad. He's going to talk to Mariah Lynn. He can't really schedule no meeting time. They got to meet at the fucking car wash. And Mariah Lynn was like, see how you do me? Like, I got to meet with you at the car wash. You supposed to be my manager. You supposed to be my producer. You supposed to be the one that's going to hype me up and put me out there. And he was just like, hey, you know, right now you're not doing what you're supposed to do. You're not going hard enough. I need to meet with somebody that can generate some money. And if you ain't generating money, baby, then I got to get my car washed while I talk to you. So he tells her that she has a temper problem. Last year it was Old Girl. Now it's this year's Dream Doll. So maybe instead of blaming everybody else with the problem, maybe you need to look inside, okay? And she says, well, it's just really you because you're not helping me. Like the BET Awards, why wasn't I there? Okay, you had Dream Doll instead. He was just like, well, Dream Doll asked me because she go on the red carpet. And I had to pay for all of that. If you wanted to go, then you needed to spend the money and you needed to come out there too, as if she could just walk in the fucking BET Awards by herself with no tickets or nothing. Basically, they just argue back and forth. You know, he tell her she making excuses. She is not doing nothing. I don't know what the conclusion is that they come to there, but as of now, he is over Mariah Lynn. So then Excited Self, still trying to figure out a solution to this, he drops in on a session that Safari and Dream Doll is having. Okay, and to make a long story short, he tells Dream Doll that he wants her to talk to Mariah Lynn, okay, as sisters. I said, what person, what manager in their right mind thinks putting these two women together, which have up to now been oil and water, okay, you already told Mariah Lynn that she has a problem. Why do you think that Dream Doll would be able to handle talking to Mariah Lynn as a fucking sister? When Dream Doll is trying to take her spot, it's a lowly coveted spot, but it's a spot nonetheless. I was just like, really? Okay. Of course, Dream Doll doesn't want to do it, but she was like, because Excited Self is asking her, she gonna go on and do it. But you know what? The bitch better talk to her correctly or else it's gonna be some consequences and repercussions. So she's going there under the guise of women's empowerment. Safari said that he was actually going to do some work with Mariah Lynn, and Dream Doll was like, excuse me? Fuck you said? I don't think so. No, you're not working with her. I said, Dream Doll, baby, you are the artist, okay? The artist that don't nobody really know at the time. So maybe you need to listen to what Safari says and not vice versa. Girl, if that's supposed to be your man, you can't tell him what he can and can't do as far as work is concerned. Fuck you think you're Lyrica and Diamonds and Pearls? Girl, please. Safari said it's not an issue, is the self, and Excited Self says absolutely not. So ain't nobody even listening to Dream Doll. But whatever, like I said, Dream Doll says she's going to talk to Mariah Lynn. So they meet in the park, you know, where there's a long-ass table for the fool of fucking niggotry to go down, and, you know, they're talking. Neither one of them was really feeling the other. Now, I couldn't even remember what they was fucking mad at each other for, but I think Mariah was mad at Brie because she was mad at Bianca, and Dream Doll said, no, I told Bianca that if she jumped Brie, I was gonna beat her ass. But why are you even in this, Mariah Lynn? Okay, but why are you even in it, Dream Doll? None of this has nothing to do. All this has to do with just Bianca and Brie. None of the rest of you dumb girls. So then, of course, you know, Dream Doll starts talking slick about Mariah and saying how she don't have no career, but maybe this will accentuate it, okay, because her career has been such a flop and, you know, she ain't got no good music out right now. Calls her a bum-ass bitch and that she don't make any money and that don't nobody book her. And then when Mariah Lynn tries to insinuate something about Dream Doll being a prostitute or something, then, honey, Dream Doll say something slick about her mama, and child, why she say that, child? That goddamn Mariah Lynn jumped up on that table and ran across it and did a flying ass leap and landed on the damn security guard's back. I said, girl, you better do that. That's how I would do Gucci Mane if I saw him in person. Them damn security guards was like, you get this fucking monkey off of me. Nobody said that was in the damn job description. You know, they was arguing, you know, Mariah Lynn was gonna beat her ass, bitch. And you know what, now you did it. I was gonna work with your ass, but now I'm not working with you. Instead, I'm gonna work with Remy, you know, and I was working with Safari. Okay, but you are out, you know, you ain't in it no more. I said, Mariah Lynn, nobody is gonna regret not working with you. Dream Doll, nobody cares about you. Somebody told me that her song was cute. That's the best I'm gonna give it, is cute. But nobody is clamoring for Mariah Lynn or a Dream Doll song. So, what do we have here? Alright, you guys, let me get off of here. My feet literally are freezing. It is cold. But, gotta get the day started. It's my birthday today. Number 47, y'all. About to go shopping and then later on going to the movies and going to dinner. So, yeah, gotta get my day started. I don't know if I'm gonna do another video. We just gonna see as the week goes on. I'm pitiful, you guys. It's the Capricorn in me, fool. Anyway, let me get off here. Make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox. Everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I plan on doing the same. Till next time, rock stars. Bye.